I'm Christoph Kraemer. I'm the country manager for Germany, Switzerland and Austria for AshleyMadison.com.
I'm Winchester, co-founder of Scamalytics.
My name is Dora Lakatos and I'm from Glispa Media and I'm head of publisher development.
Eike, founder of iDate.
Okay, my name is Florian Braunschwieg. I'm CTO from Lovoo, mobile dating network.
Hi, my name is Henning Weichers from Metaflake.de.
My name is Jacob Kleinsasser from Dimoco in Vienna, Austria.
Matt Connoly, CEO of MyLovelyParent.
Moritz from Tobiesen, account manager with Google.
I'm Oksana, head of affiliates in UpForIt networks.
Scamalytics is an API-based system that allows dating sites to detect scammers, flag them up, and alert their moderation team. It's based on scammer behavior as well as computer security techniques like IP address validation and that sort of thing.
Glispa is an affiliate network. It's an international performance network that focuses a lot on given verticals. One of them is dating. That's actually one of our biggest verticals right now, where we generate quite a lot of revenue for international, local, US and English-speaking offers as well.
iDate is a social matchmaking site. So social meaning kind of like Zeus, Badoo, matchmaking kind of like eHarmony, combining those two.
Dimoco is a service provider for mobile payments, mobile direct carrier billing. We are operative in about 25 countries in Europe. What we're doing is premium SMS, gateway billing, bulk messaging, that sort of things. That's what we're doing.
MyLovelyParent is an online site where children encourage their parents, so single mums and dads over the age of 50, online to meet new people.
I came to this one because to the iDate in Cologne because obviously since I'm responsible for the German-speaking countries, this was the one closest to home and where I was most likely also to meet fellow players and business opportunities from my region.
We've been to the iDate conference in Los Angeles as well, and it turned out to be a quite successful event for us in terms of advertisers and also in terms of traffic. So we decided to come and visit the European conference as well. There was definitely a lot of European-based companies that were not present at the US conference. So it was definitely an interesting opportunity for us to get an idea of the mobile industry and mobile space in the European market as well, and get an idea and get the understanding of what the advertisers are looking for. And what's more important is what the direction is, what comes next.
It's actually very good to actually expand your network, to meet new people, but also get more insights in the whole industry. And actually, what we only see here is only, let's say, a small part of the industry, let's say billing, and you get to see all those affiliate networks and data companies and whatever, and that actually really makes it very interesting.
Well, I found it excellent. It's only day one today. We've got another day tomorrow. Looking forward to that. I had a chance to talk about my business, but most importantly, a good 10 minutes, which went into maybe 15 or 20 in the end, where I was able to get advice from a whole room full of online dating experts who have a range of skill sets, a range of experience, and could offer me a huge amount of advice.
I think the iDate is a very interesting possibility to meet the industry, to meet also different factors from the industry, and to get a lot of information about the challenges that the industry is facing, and for me to present in front of the industry as well.
I'm really impressed that often at German events it's difficult to meet people, and people are more restrained and guarded, and so far, just for the couple of hours that the event has started, I've met a ton of people. It's very easy to make contact with people. People are very friendly and very open, and it's a real pleasure being here. It's a very select crowd, and there's some definite top shots and top executives present here, and that's really great and interesting. Being able to present myself and make myself known to the top executives in the country within such a small period of time is definitely something that I was looking for and that I'm finding here.
Very easy to meet the decision makers. There was an academic who presented about scammers, and she had some very interesting insights into the kind of people who get scammed, the people who are most vulnerable, and people who become repeated victims of scams.
It's mainly CEOs who we met, and that was quite an interesting opportunity. That we met a lot of nice and very interesting people from the higher management, and they're definitely open for new ideas and new things.
It's great. You get to know all the great people. It's pretty much iDate an industry standard, so everybody's at the iDate, and you can get to know, speak to all the people at the conference or outside the conference. I try to meet as many people as possible, so I meet as well founders from great dating sites, as well as providers of dating services. So you know, at iDate, everybody comes together, so I can meet pretty much everybody.
Very interesting people, was very many. Most of them were CEOs and representatives of, for example, Google or something like that.
Well, as we start to spread our stuff throughout Europe, it's fun to meet all those guys who just know from email. They run around here, and people from Italy, from East European countries, and it's great to get in contact with them.
I did so far meet various decisions, but mostly it was actually CSOs, CEOs, and senior managers.
I'm meeting here still different companies who are related to a dating vertical. It's very important and useful to establish contacts.
I think I've only met CEO and founder of really big brands that I recognise. I'm fairly new into the space myself, having been close within running digital agencies, so new into online dating.
There's been lots of talk about scammers and some presentations on scammers, so that's really brought the focus around to scammers, which is obviously great for me, as the conversations are all scammer related. The most exciting thing for me has been the British authorities are now taking scammers seriously and treating it as a proper crime, whereas previously they were ignoring it. So that was a real eye-opener in a very pleasant way.
There was a lot of information that I got this time, especially about mobile, about some providers, dating sites that had done some mobile stuff that I wasn't aware of, and that, you know, stuff that I learned. The main idea is how to do the mobile implementation. I discussed with several people about different ways of doing mobile. There's a lot of different opinions about that, and by talking to different people, I got some ideas on how to do it. This time, as well as last time, I got a lot of valuable information during the conference, but especially in the breaks when I was talking to people.
All the people are arguing with going mobile with their existing networks and have problems with it, and the presentations try to serve some possible solutions for going out mobile.
This mobile payment stuff is going to be huge, and this micropayment stuff, so we've never ever seen a German dating site focusing on that, and maybe that's the future.
The first two sessions were quite interesting for us in terms of the whole market, what's going on, who's standing where, what the mobile portion is in the operations and the promotions. Definitely the first date was quite successful for us, and that was a wow effect for the company.
I really enjoyed the viral marketing. That's not just talking about how we can use sort of social platforms, so, you know, the Twitter, the Facebook, the Tumblrs and so on, but it's more around the messaging and analytics within viral marketing, which I think is quite sophisticated, quite advanced, and it's a really important thing where, especially for a startup, we don't have to spend in online advertising as the big guys do, and it's a crowded and competitive space. So in terms of viral marketing, it's a very important tool set and technique for us to reach our audience.
I do understand a little bit more now about the challenges I think that the industry is facing, also from different angles, which me as an account manager talking to my customers, I usually do not hear, like payment problems, solutions as well. Also learning a little bit about affiliate systems and white label dating solutions. Zero therapy was very interesting, and it's a great opportunity for startups, for new products, to get some interesting feedback from the audience, from the industry specialists basically.
I met a guy from a company who did pick up rules for men who's afraid to meet a girl on the street, and it can be a good opportunity to work together because we can promote their products through our databases. We have mail databases, and of course we can promote our products from there as well.
The networking breaks and the in-between times are absolutely good for people to share some ideas and get to know a couple of people. And also yesterday the networking dinner was an interesting and more informal opportunity for us to introduce ourselves and also get an idea of where people are coming from or who they actually are, and gave us a chance to have a quick chat with them in a more of a friendlier environment.
I also like the fact that we had a last speaker who was talking about offline payments. Whilst it sounds contrary to the fact we're all pushing toward advanced payment systems, we're looking at mobile, and lots of the conversations have been around that as an emergent trend. Actually, there is a whole crowd of people, especially for me, I'm talking about the slightly older market, who will be wanting to pay in cash, in checks, in other means than actually giving their credit card details. And so we're going to need to embrace that. And it's now understanding how we can embrace that, how it sits alongside other forms of payment. And yeah, definitely going to look into that and see if I can bring that into the business.